Today, we remember the life and legacy of Neale Daniher, an Australian football legend, respected coach, and inspirational advocate who touched the lives of millions. While many knew him for his achievements in football, others admired him for the courage he showed during one of the toughest battles a person can face. His determination, positive attitude, and commitment to helping others turned him into a national hero and a symbol of hope. Let's take a look at the remarkable life, career, and legacy of Neale Daniher. Neale Francis Daniher was born on February 15, 1961, in Ungaree, a small rural town in New South Wales, Australia. He grew up in a hard-working farming family alongside his brothers Terry, Anthony, and Chris. The Daniher brothers shared a strong love for sports, especially Australian rules football. Their passion and talent would eventually make history, as all four brothers went on to play professional football at the highest level. This unique achievement made the Daniher family one of the most respected names in Australian football. From an early age, Neale was known for his determination, leadership qualities, and strong work ethic. These traits would remain with him throughout his life. Neale joined the Essendon Football Club and quickly became one of the team's brightest young stars. His skill, football intelligence, and leadership abilities earned him recognition across the league. In 1981, he won Essendon's Best and Fairest Award, one of the club's highest individual honors. Many believed he was destined for a long and outstanding playing career. However, serious knee injuries repeatedly interrupted his progress. Despite undergoing multiple setbacks and spending long periods recovering, Neale never lost his passion for the game. Over the course of his career, he played more than 80 senior games for Essendon and earned the admiration of teammates, coaches, and supporters for his resilience and determination. After retiring as a player, Neale remained involved in football by moving into coaching. His deep understanding of the game and natural leadership skills helped him build a successful coaching career. He worked in several coaching roles before becoming the senior coach of the Melbourne Football Club. Under his leadership, Melbourne became a competitive team and eventually reached the AFL Grand Final. Although the club fell short of winning the championship, Neale's work was widely praised throughout the football community. Many former players have spoken about the positive influence he had on their careers and lives. In 2013, Neale's life changed forever when he was diagnosed with Motor Neurone Disease, often called MND. The disease attacks the nerves that control muscles and gradually affects a person's ability to move, speak, swallow, and breathe. For many people, such a diagnosis would be devastating, but Neale refused to let the disease define him. Instead of focusing on what he had lost, he focused on what he could still do to help others. His courage in the face of such adversity inspired countless people around the world. Following his diagnosis, Neale became one of the most recognizable advocates for MND research and awareness. He helped establish Fight MND, an organization dedicated to funding research and supporting efforts to find a cure. One of the organization's most successful initiatives was the Big Freeze campaign. The annual event featured celebrities and public figures sliding into icy water while raising money for MND research. What started as a simple fundraiser eventually became one of Australia's biggest charity events. Through Fight MND and the Big Freeze, more than $100 million was raised to support research and treatment efforts. Neale's determination transformed the national conversation about motor neurone disease and gave hope to thousands of families affected by the illness. Away from football and public appearances, Neale was a devoted husband, father, grandfather, and brother. He shared a strong and loving relationship with his wife, Jan, who stood beside him throughout his journey. Family was always one of the most important parts of his life. Those who knew him personally often described him as humble, kind, thoughtful, and deeply caring. Even during the most difficult stages of his illness, he continued to encourage and inspire those around him. Death and cause of death. Neale Daniher passed away on May 25, 2026, at the age of 65. According to his family, he died peacefully at home, surrounded by his loved ones after a long and courageous battle with motor neurone disease. His cause of death was complications related to MND, a disease he fought for more than a decade. Throughout those years, he never stopped advocating for research, raising awareness, and helping others affected by the condition. His bravery during that battle earned him admiration far beyond the world of sports. Neale Daniher leaves behind a legacy that extends far beyond football. He was a talented player, a respected coach, a loving family man, and one of Australia's most influential charity advocates. His efforts helped raise enormous amounts of funding for medical research and brought hope to countless people facing motor neurone disease. More importantly, he showed the world what courage, resilience, and determination truly look like. His message was simple but powerful. Never give up, no matter how difficult the challenge may seem. Neale Daniher's impact will continue to be felt for generations to come. Neale Daniher was much more than a football figure. He was a symbol of strength, hope, and perseverance. His remarkable journey inspired millions and proved that even in the face of life's greatest challenges, one person can make an extraordinary difference. May his legacy continue to inspire future generations. Rest in peace, Neale Daniher. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and share your thoughts and memories of Neale Daniher in the comments below.